Bit of an extended theme tune today, boys and girls, because I'm in a slightly better mood because things have come my way. Hello, good morning, everybody. I'm Spike, and welcome to another self-taught Japanese in Rosetta Stone 3. My apologies that it's been a while since I've done an upload as I had intended. What was it, the 22nd of April? We're now on the 1st, so it's been a whole week. My apologies. Things just suddenly move so fast in the world of Spike, and Colloquial Metaphor Productions and the X Officina channel and my daughter and the real things that are going on in the world. So it's been a very busy time with a lot of moving of appliances, things to do with work, things to do with losing a gig opportunity with a band, wasted my time learning tracks that I'm never going to get to play live with those guys, never even going to actually be able to rehearse because they're going in a different direction. So pretty bummed out at that. It was something I was really looking forward to. I've been trying to get back on stage for a number of years now and finally get an opportunity land in my lap and get asked to do so. Spends 2.5 months working on the material to be told a week ago, beginning of this week, whenever it was, that no go, and just left in the lurch. So pretty narked off about that because that's cost me time and money that they're not going to get charged, are they? Because nothing's come to fruition. I bloody well should charge them, but I'm not going to. But yeah, I'm pretty knocked off about that because it feels like I've had people pretend to be my friend yet again and use and abuse my time and my presence and my good nature, and then it's coming from nothing. And then people wonder why I get so triggered or end up so ill when it affects my mental health. So that's one thing. The other thing is the home has become ready. I now have the keys, so that's good news. Cooker of a fridge freezer. I've recently got in and just need the back gate to secure the property, and then that's all good. So there's some moves happening there. Obviously, we've got the court case coming up as well with the family. So that's been busy and pressured, along with also just suffering from seasonal affective disorder, where my body has struggled a little bit the past week or so to adjust to this finer temperature. I mean, right now I'm doing this, I've actually got a very light headache, ring headache, just the very top cap of my skull. It's just reverberating around like, kind of like a ring light. LED chaser, but it is what it is. What else have we got? Oh yes, the other thing as well. Today's the day that I should hopefully be putting my car back together after the head gasket went. The kit is half installed on the car after the cleanup job and the tear down of the engine, because obviously I like to do the mechanic stuff myself. You know, it's the cheaper way of keeping myself on the road, because mechanics bills are extortionate at garages. So I'm hoping to complete that after I finish this video. So the last time I did a video was obviously a while ago. It was 20 seconds for the listening and reading modules. I was obviously hoping at the end of that week to crack on with speaking, which this is like last week, the week before. And obviously I just haven't got around to it. All this stuff in life has got in the way. But so today I'm going with this video, this upload is going to be these two speaking modules, and we'll see where that leaves me up. And I'll probably do the review tacked on as a short video for episode number 129, because this is episode 128. Can't actually believe I've done this many videos regarding my documentation, showing you that you can casually teach yourself Japanese. Just the one resource and a bit of dedication and a bit of work. So yes, I'm going to make the review episode 129, and then that'll leave me ready for core lesson 4 next week, and it will be next week that I'll be cracking on with core lesson 4 all the way through to that milestone ends to see what happens at the end of the level 1 CD? Or is it, does Unit 4 become Unit 5? Do we just go straight into Disc 2? I can't say. I don't actually know. So I'm going to find out with you guys. We'll find that out together as it happens. But for now, this video is going to be these two speaking modules, the Unit 4 Lesson 3 speaking module, and then obviously the Lesson 2 module repeat from this section here. So hopefully these won't be too difficult. I'm hoping that I can remember from the past week of having so much other stuff going on that has pushed a lot of things out of my brain. So I'm not too sure how I'm going to do today. Obviously the exercise is ramped up from the writing onwards. Got a little bit crunchy, but we did make some new notes on the resource sheets. So hopefully, every time the yawns come in, about 5 minutes, 6 minutes into every fucking video. I don't know why. I'm well hydrated. I've been awake since 7:30. I'm good to go. I've got things to do today. So, I suppose we should crack on with the speaking modules. Before we begin, we'll do the usual. Let's crack out the old resource sheets as per usual. The alphabetized, or my alphabetized hiragana alphabet, Japanese alphabet, with some growth of katakana on the back. It's become quite important with some of the stuff that's occurred and been shown throughout this particular unit. And particularly the last two modules, the katakana has risen to the surface. Next, we've obviously got our numbers sheet with all the important tenses that are on there. That's obviously quite useful to reference, especially with the different sentence structures in this particular unit. Again, where we're switching between the I, my, me, mine. And we also go to the he, his, him, his, and she, her, hers. We also do they, their, them, theirs. So we've got the plurals. And we've also got a couple of tensile stuff down here, but it's more to work, to play. We've got some indoors, outdoors stuff, and we've got some timing stuff right at the very bottom. And then finally, we've got this sheet here with the days of the week. Smelly, it's good. Tastes bad, it's delicious. The seasons. A couple of example sentences with some forms here with to taste and to smell. And there's our examples at the bottom with the Yori, Hodo, positive, negative stuff down here. And then we started making notes on the back for some of these fillers that have come out in this last part of the unit, with things like we've got light and heavy, we've got slow and fast, and we got stuff, the progression as well, from the singular to more of something, and then even more of something with motto and ichiban. We've also got chisai and uki, so we've got small, little, tiny, large and big. We've also got wakai for young, which is an I adjective version, and then we've got toshi or tota, which has got old or the elder person, so long as it's in context with the words around it, of course. And then we've also got an example sentence here right at the very bottom where we can see how the form of positive into negative, where it gets contracted. We've got suki desu and then the dewa arimasen for what we do and don't like. So we've got a fair bit of resource there, and it's only across the front and back of one page, the front of a second page, and the front of a third page going into the back of the third page. There's not a lot of notes notation down here, but some important principles there to grasp. So hopefully you've got your own resource sheets at the ready if you are planning on joining in and joining along, as these videos are, I don't want to say designed for, but that's what I'm uploading them for. So you can join in, come in and do the exercise with me, or at a later date, if you so wish, you can pause and rewind to go through the exercises as I've gone through them. just to hear the Japanese, see the Japanese written in English, and then to see the pictorial slide as well, obviously to get the context and to build that association, that bridge in the mind, and the aid to memory of what means what. So without further ado, let's crack on with the microphone setup. Oh, first, let's make sure that I actually am on the right. Yes, I am. Turn it down a little bit because it is a little loud in my ear. There we go. Ichi ni san yon go. What? Why are you now not? Hello, hello, hello. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Refresh the list. Microphone setup. Try again. 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 Yeah, there we go. It did pick it up. It was just being an absolute nitwit. Let's begin. 10 slides.
紙のお皿は10枚でいくらですか？
紙のお皿は10枚でいくらですか？ Hey!
紙のお皿は10枚でいくらですか？
Disjoints are broken,
紙
but we'll
の
give
お
it a go.
皿は10枚で1ドルです。何枚いりますか？ 10枚欲しいです。
10枚欲しいです。There we go. So
10
we're just doing a bit
枚欲
of this
しいです。
speaking stuff.
現金で払いますか？いいえ、クレジットカードで払います。
いいえ、クレジットカードで払います。There we go.
いいえ、クレジットカードで払います。
Fantastic. So she's asking how much the paper is, or the paper plates. How much are the paper plates? Jumai. What's that? Is that 15? No. How many plates is Jumai? I suppose it doesn't really matter. It's 17 plates. Something along those lines. But then she's saying they're $1 a piece. So she'll take. Oh no, she's after 10. I'm an idiot. She's paying by cash, and no, she's paying by credit card. So then she's got the plates for the picnic. At least that's my current context theory right now. Oh, microphone's going absolutely bananas and over peaking. Let's get that down so it doesn't blow everyone's ears out of the water or out your head. But yes, we're just doing speaking repetition here to make sure that pronunciation and the rise and fall of the cadence in the sentence is correct on the stress on the right syllables is in the right place. Hopefully. So let's go to slide 2. See
こ
what we
の
got.
木の椅子はいくらですか？この木の椅子は60ポンドです。
このプラスチックの椅子はいくらですか？
このプラスチックの椅子はいくらですか？このプラスチックの椅子は4ポンドです。
I'm a little bit proud of myself for that because I really got stuck in the headlights there. So for that exercise, for this particular sentence, I was looking at the one to the right, the kono plastic no isu wa, but then we don't need to ask what the price is or know what the price is, yon pondo des. We need to go back up to the top here to get the form for the question, which is ikura desu ka, and just apply that in that sentence, and voila. So reading this section first, to then also read this slide here on the top left afterwards. And yeah, here we are. So that seems to. Oh God, this is peaking so bad. What is wrong with this thing? Let's try that. That should be a bit more mild. And we'll bring that down there. Oh man, that's still peaking so horribly. What is going on today, OBS? You're being a pain in the bum. That might be a bit better. It's definitely peaking like crazy. Anyway, so yeah, I was just building the sentence there, where how much is this wooden chair. This wooden chair is £60. How much is this plastic chair? Plastic chair is £4. Let's go to slide 3.
この車は速いです。
この車は速いです。These
こ
ones
の
should be
車
easier.
は速いです。この自転車は遅いです。
この自転車は遅いです。
この自転車は遅いです。茶色の馬は速いです。
茶色の馬は速いです。
茶色の馬は速いです。
Nice. So I was a little bit too soft and subtle with my pronunciation on the bike. But essentially, this car is fast, this bike is slow, and this horse is fast. Or the brown horse is fast. Sorry, Chiro is brown as the colour. So yeah, that's not too bad.
この車は速いです。この自転車は遅いです。茶色の馬は速いです。
That one was more fun the first time round to get that flow. 茶色の馬は It's hard to get that flow up to speed with the correct rise and fall. Let's go to slide 4. Let's see what we got.
早いです。遅いです。早いです。
遅いです。Of course, the turtle's going to be slow. Bless it. You've got the Indy cars that are fast. You got the boats that are slow. You got the cheetah or leopard that's fast. And then, the turtle. My apologies for the yawn. I don't know what it is about streaming.
私の本は重いです。
私の本は遅いです。重いです。重いです。
私の本は重いです。彼の本はもっと重いです。彼の本はもっと重いです。
彼の本はもっと重いです。
彼の本はもっと重いです。
プラスチックのボールは軽いです。
プラスチックのボール。プラスチックのボールは Oh, fuck's sake. I've fucked this one up. I'm really struggling. See what I mean? I know where my weaknesses are. I struggle without the words there to read to get it because I'm still not quite at that. I can hear it and then just repeat it. I stumble over some of these filler parts of the sentence, the no's, the was, in the right place. And it's that bit having to think about it that makes it a little more difficult for me. This is why I need to practice with someone, where we're just practicing what we're saying backwards and forwards to each other and correcting each other, to shore up those gaps, because I know it's my weakness, but still not got those ads on the Discord server, so, unless anyone starts, I might be waiting a while. Let's go again.
私の本は重いです。
私の本は重いです。
私の本は重いです。彼の本はもっと重いです。
彼の本はもっと重いです。
彼の本はもっと重いです。
プラスチックのボールは軽いです。
プラスチックのボールは重いです。軽いです。
プラスチックのボールは軽いです。
軽いです。
紙のボールはもっと軽いです。
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 That's so annoying. Especially when you want to get it right and get it 100%. But it is what it is. 私の本は重いです。彼の本はもっと重いです。プラスチックのボールは軽いです。紙のボールはもっと軽いです。See, better when it's there. Not so much when it's not. A little bit annoyed at that, but it is what it is. Let's go slide 6.
私の娘は幼いです。
Oh, yeah.
私の娘はもっと幼いです。私の娘が一番幼いです。
Mm.
僕のお父さんは年を取っています。
僕のお父さんは年を取っています。Oh, もっと年を取っています。
僕のお父さんはもっと年を取っています。
僕のお父さんは一番年を取っています。
僕のお父さんが一番年を取っています。
See, that changes from お父さんは to お父さんが. See, these are the little tiny bits of form in the sentence that I need to learn. And again, that's where having someone to speak it with you is really going to help. And I just don't have that at the moment. But for anyone who might want to, please join the Discord and let's get practicing, because I would absolutely love to speak Japanese sentences with a native or with someone who's learning just like myself, and we just shore each other up and practice the speaking element, because it's very important alongside all of the written, the spoken in these exercises, the reading and the understanding and the grammar is all well and good, but it's no good if you plan to speak it and you still can't speak it without the words in front of you. So I suppose 2 weaknesses. I can't speak it with someone, and that's what I need to do to practice speaking in a natural manner in the backwards and forwards, and also the being able to do it without any words in front of me. Like, I can picture the words in my head and sometimes the sentence structure, but there's just not as much confidence in it. Again, because I'm not speaking.
このカメラは高いです。
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 Yeah.
このテレビはもっと高いです。
このテレビはもっと高いです。
このテレビはもっと高いです。このコンピューターが一番高いです。
このコンピューターが一番高いです。
このコンピューターが一番高いです。
Not too happy about that. Because, yeah, covered up a pronunciation error towards the end there, but it is what it is.
このカメラは高いです。このテレビはもっと高いです。
Mm-hmm.
このコンピューターが一番高いです。
Yeah, that's better. Still not great. Still not happy about it. But let's move on. Let's see what we can get.
このサングラスは高いです。
このサングラスは高いです。
このサングラスは高いです。このサングラスは安いです。
このサングラスは安いです。
このサングラスは
I don't know why I
安
didn't take
い
in
で
the
す。
first time I said it.
こ
But
の
hey, hey.
カメラは高いです。
このカメラは高いです。
このカメラは高いです。
Mm-hmm.
このカメラは安いです。
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 Much easier slide. No idea why it's past the previous two, but hey, you know, I didn't write this program.
男の人はケーキを食べています。
男の人はケーキを食べています。
男の人はケーキを食べています。女の人はもっと大きいケーキを食べています。
女の人はもっとNo, I fucked that up. I fucked that up hard. Excuse me. Sorry. Just
男
choking
の
on my
人
water.
はケーキを食べています。
男の人はケーキを食べています。 Better.
男の人はケーキを食べています。女の人はもっと大きいケーキを食べています。
女の人はもっと大きいケーキを食べています。There we go,
女
that's
の
better.
人はもっ
Not tripping
と
up
大
over my own
きいケー
throat.
キを食べています。
On the
女の
water.
子が一番大きいケーキを食べています。
女の子が一番大きいケーキを食べています。食べて、
女
not
の子
食べ
が
て。
一番大きいケーキを食べていま
Maybe
す。
I'm just a little bit hard on myself sometimes, but yes, that wasn't ideal. I need to tidy up my pronunciation today. Something's just
彼はリンゴを持っていま
not
す。
getting to me.
彼はもっとたくさんのリンゴを持っています。
彼は一番がたくさんのリンゴを持っています。
彼が一番たくさんのリンゴを持っています。
I feel better about getting that sentence right at the end, more so than a couple of the more complicated ones, because I managed to do that without the sentence there. I got the correct form in what happens with the karinga ichiban. I remember the takusan no and the motemasu, so I'm happy with that one. That makes me feel a bit better. Going into what will now be the repeat from the earlier module lesson in Unit 4. Let's go to this one, which is 11. We've got the extra
彼
one.
女は
Should be a
走
bit
るの
simpler
が
though.
好きです。
彼女は走るのが好きです。Hello?
彼女は走るのが好きです。彼女は走るのが好きです。
彼女は走るのが好きです。Hello? Don't tell me. Oh. This is a pain. No, let me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you. Hide the changes. Back into the slides. Continue my progress. Please.
彼女は走るのが好きです。
彼女は走るのが好きです。Are you kidding me? You're not picking up my microphone anymore, even though you can hear me. What? 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 Skip.
彼女は本を読むのが好きです。
彼女は本を読むのが好きです。No. It's deciding to now not respond. What the actual jazz?
彼は料理するのが好きです。
What?
彼は泳ぐのが好きです。
Mm-hmm. Well, we're going to skip that one. We're going to skip all of them. Because it just... Well,
彼は
does this
こ
slide
の
work?
コンサートが好きです。彼はこのコンサートが好きではありません。彼はオレンジが好きです。
彼はオレンジが好きではありません。No, it's literally fucked up. Hello? 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 Oh my god, what the actual hedge? Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to this just to give me a bit of coverage while I sack this off there. Let me get rid of this. Yes, let me reopen you. Please don't give me an error. Huzzah! Alright, let's see if this motherfucker wants to work now. Oh, yeah, whatever. We're not making changes. Go away. And let's see if I can... Ichi ni san yon go. Are you kidding me? It's now not even picking this up. Excuse me? You're like, Right here. Right here. Right here. Yep, you've got it. You've got it. You've got it. Why are you not picking up my stuff? Apply those changes. Please. No, we'll go back
彼
to...
は
No,
こ
no, no,
の
no,
コン
no,
サー
no,
トが
no,
好きで
no,
彼
no.
女は
We're
走
going
る
to go
の
to the
が好
first
き
one.
で
Let's
す。
test. Let me test the first one. 彼女は走るのが好きです。彼女は走るのが好きです。
彼女は走るのが好きで
Sorry.
す。
Sorry. It works. I got it working again. See, let's get back. My apologies, guys. So, as you've just witnessed, this program, being so old, does have some issues. Some buggy issues that I usually have to resolve. Yeah, for some reason, just conflicts there. Let's go from the start of this
彼
slide.
女は
Now that
走
it's
るの
picking
が
it
好
up.
きです。
彼女は走るのが好きです。
彼
There we
女は
go. We're
走る
getting
のが
there.
好きです。
Woo!
彼女は本を読むのが好きです。
彼女は本を読むのが好きです。
彼女は本を読むのが好きです。彼は
Didn't have the
料理するのが
ski
好きです。
彼は料理するのが好きです。Hey!
彼は料理するのが好
Bundled
き
it
で
just as I
す。
got to the 料理す
彼
る。
は泳ぐのが好きです。
彼は泳ぐのが好きです。Hey!
彼は
Hey!
泳ぐのが好きです。
I have to say, I like this particular slide. It makes you sound like a native if you can get it down right. Oh, it does feel good. It does feel good. Just put a smile on my face after the balls up debug thing I've just had to
彼は
do.
このコンサートが好きです。彼はこのコンサートが好きではありません。彼はオレンジが好きです。
彼はオレンジが好きです。ではありません。
彼
I'm
は
surprised to let me have
オレンジが
that.
好きで
That's so
はあり
bad.
ま
I
せ
knew
ん。
it was 好きでは. I just couldn't say it because I was too used to saying 好きです。Sorry. 彼はオレンジが好きではありません。彼はオレンジが好きではありません。ではありません. That's really hard to split that. ではありません. Oof. That's going to be hard to say at speed. It's no wonder why it gets quite difficult to understand Japanese, especially when they're speaking at speed, because I assume all these subtleties in rise and fall in their phonetics with various syllables and stuff, particularly with something like this. For a Western English speaker, it's just going to sound like a mumble when it comes out of their vowels at speed.
男の人は奥さんよりたくさんパンを持っています。
男の人は奥さんよりたくさんパンを持っています。Yes.
男の人
More
は
comfortable
奥さ
sentence.
ん
Come
よ
on.
りたくさんパンを持
This
っ
is more my
ていま
wheelhouse.
す。
Comfortability.
男の人は奥さんほどたくさんパンを持っていません。
男の人は奥さんほどたくさんパンを持っていません。
男の人は
Yes!
奥さん
Better!
ほどたくさんパンを持っていません。
Yes.
女の人はご主人よりたくさんお金を持っています。
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 Yes.
女の人はご主人ほどたくさんお金を持っていません。
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 Yes. Yes, exactly correct. Let's go slide 4.
何をするのが好きですか？
私はサッカーをするのが好きです。
何をするの本を読むのが好きですか？何をするが好きですか？
何をするのが好きです
I'm a
か？
fool.
私は本を読むのが好きです。
Does it let me have the one mistake? Or is it going to say, no, do it again? Probably do it again.
私はサッカーよりテニスの方が好きです。
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 私はオレンジよりリンゴの方が好きです。
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 私はジュースより牛乳の方が好きです。
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 Nice.
私はコーヒーよりお茶の方が好きです。
私はコーヒーよりお茶の方が好きです。
私
Fantastic.
はコーヒーよりお茶の方が好きです。
Definitely prefer these slides for sure. Absolutely for sure. I don't know if it's because I've just encountered them so many more times or whether there's less pressure on trying to provide the answer in a blank space. But these slides feel more natural to me.
どちらの靴が好きですか？どちらの靴が好きですか？
どちらの靴が好きですか？
どちらの靴が
好
好きですか？
not ですか？
私は
Idiot.
緑の靴より青い靴の方が好きです。どちらのシャツが好きですか？
どちらのシャツは好きですか？
どちらのシャツが好きですか？私は
Marked up the middle
青
of
い
that
シャツ
sentence.
より黒いシャツの方が好きです。
どちらの靴が好きですか？ and どちらのシャツが好きですか？シャツが好きですか? Yeah, it's got a very clammy mouth sort of sound to it, these two sentences, which might be why they put them in, because they are a bit... Tongue's friction slows you down, and yet it's what's needed to push in a couple of these softer, more subtle nuances in the sentence to get out that pronunciation. It is unnatural to the Western English speaker, but at the same time, I'm in training, and it's getting there. It's getting easier to switch between the two, because it does feel like in some instances you're going in a completely different, the opposite direction phonetically, because of the way that the tongue's producing the sound in Japanese, even though it's not necessarily phonetically opposite. That makes sense. So there are some things to consider when it comes to tongue placement, air pushing in the mouth, and how making that sound does come out. Just to bear in mind. But it does get easier. I will say that it has gotten easier. Again, if you watch the series, you look at where I was at the very start to where I am now. Definitely way more fluid. Definitely way more fluent. And definitely more pronounced in the pronunciation, I suppose. Correct form. Aiming for sounds, not being so disjointed and English when trying to speak some of the Japanese words, except for where it's called for in this damn program that's a fair bit buggy, and in a couple of places the QC is a little bit, and you have to bear that in mind when giving answers in some slides, but it is what it
ど
is.
ちらの自転車が好きですか？
私はピンクの自転車より緑の自転車の方が好きです。
どちらのワンピースが好きですか？ Yes!
どちらのワンピースが好きですか？
私は白いワンピースより赤いワンピースの方が好きです。
I would always get excited when I end up getting one of these correct by looking at what the context answer is beside it and then coming up with the question. Just because it's easier. And it does bring joy to just nail it first time round without having to hear that doop 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 and having to redo it and hoping that I don't get marked down. Having to restart a slide. But yes, どちらの自転車が好きですか? どちらのワンピースが好きですか? Yes. Dressed as he like.
シャツは12ポンドです。
シャツは12ポンドです。Yeah.
シャツは12ポンドです。本は15ドルです。
本は15ドルです。
本は15ドルです。
Yeah.
サングラスは20ユーロです。
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 Yes, we do like these nice simple slides. The t-shirt's £12, the book is $15, the sunglasses are €20. Let's go slide 9. What have we got?
どちらのセーターが好きですか?
どちらのセーターが好きですか?
どちらのセーターが好きですか? 私は紫のセーターより灰色のセーターの方が好きです。灰色のセーターはいくらですか?
灰色のセーターが好きです。いくらですか? 灰色のセーターはいくらですか?
灰色のセーターはいくらですか?
Struggled on that one.
29ドルです。
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 Allow me the one mistake. Allow me the one mistake. Allow me the one mistake.
人参はいくらですか? 人参は3ドルです。お茶はいくらですか? お茶は2ユーロです。
チケットはいくらですか? 映画のチケットはいくらですか?
映画のチケットはいくらですか? 映画のチケットは9ポンドです。
Little bit annoyed about that one. I completely forgot. 映画のチケット is the movie ticket in full, not just ticket. Because idiot over here.
何をするのが好きですか?
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 私はサッカーをするのが好きです。
私のサッカーがするが好きです。私はサッカーをするのが好きです。
私はサッカーをするのが好きです。
どちらの靴が好きですか?
どちらの靴が好きですか?
どちらの靴が
Made
好
it through the
きです
first
か?
three.
私は黒い靴の方が好きです。
私は黒い靴が好きですか? 好きです。
私は
の方が好きです。
黒い靴の方が好きです。いくらですか?
いくらですか?
いくらですか?
60ユーロです。
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 Did I make it through without a mistake? Oh, oh, I struggled through that one. That last slide, I struggled hard. Hard. Whoa, I was really thinking that this last one here, this Watashi wa Kuroi Kutsuno Hogaski desu, was going to nail me. Oh, that's rough. Okay, so 2.5 slides I need to work on in this particular section, and definitely 2 in the previous one. So there's 4 slides that I need to work on in this particular section that give me a little bit of where's my notes gone for the previous? Oh won't say they've disappeared. I had notes. I had notes of which ones I needed to revisit. Ooh! Hang on a second, guys and girls. Is this it? Ah, it is. Yes, it is. So, Japanese, because I need to make a note of these to revisit, so that when I do go through this myself, once I've completed the level 1 disc, I'm going to go through all of this, probably off stream, because I think doing it on stream, it'll be a very long stream video. But basically summarizing my or consolidating, I should say, my learning up to that point of the disc. It's what I intend to do. Get to the end of the disc, take a day or two off, and then literally go from start to finish all of those little blocks all the way through, just to, like, without stopping as well. It's whether I get them right or not. I might even start a new profile just to go through it, so that I can see where my pitfalls are and so on and so forth. But I have made notes of which slides to revisit and stuff, which ones I need to go back to. Which so far, the ones that have caused me the most jip are in Unit 4. Oh, would you look at that? Speaking 1 and 2. The last 2 slides in 1, and the last 3 or 4 slides of 2. That's funny. So it is just to speak. See, this is how I know I've got this weakness. Slides, modules, and it's I'm just gonna do L2 and L3. Let's return home just to make sure. Yeah, L2 and L3. It's both of them. In Unit 4, I need to revisit and relearn to touch up on those. So that's good news. Well, I'm mostly happy with that performance today. I'm not going to say that I'm 100% happy with it, even though I've got the 100%, as you've just witnessed. Purely because, again, a couple of the repeats, yeah, I should have done better. But particularly in that last one, I really jimmied a couple of those pronunciations. I knew what I was trying to say, and I got the order wrong. I managed to wing it in the sentence for it to not crop up as too bad a mistake, for it to just wipe me out and leave me to start again. So just be mindful of that in these exercises, that there is a couple of ways to be able to fudge some of the pronunciations that it comes through, and I have done it a couple of times, but I'm trying my damnedest and hardest not to. Also, again, I'm documenting this so that people can see this material and these patterns that I'm commenting on, noticing, and giving little pointers here and there for my own learning experience within this program, and not just to dodge the debug stuff that's in here that needs to be probably not be resolved, but just to keep an eye out for it, that I want to get through the material so that there are exercises there for everyone to utilize. So that's why I try to get through 100% these slides for each module that I'm uploading, just so you can see what they're supposed to be at 100%, even if I've winged it a little bit in a couple of those with the pronunciation, and it's still taken them as it's more than 65-70%, I think, that it allows you to move forward with that being a correct answer when it might have a couple of mistakes in the sentence. So again, it's just something to be wary of. Again, it's not like I'm leaning on that to be able to push myself past the material and to trick the program into giving me the correct score. or giving me a score, should I say, because it's obviously not going to be fully correct because I've made a couple of mistakes. But for what it determines is correct enough, a pass grade enough to move on to the next slide without it flashing up orange in the bottom, then I want to say it's good enough for me, because good is good enough. It isn't. I want that perfection. But I've learned to let go of some of that over the years and to just move on, because otherwise you'd just be there forever. So it's just something to note. And that's why I have my notation list of what I need to revisit in each of these modules, in each of these slides. Sometimes it's a particular slide, particularly, sometimes it's a particular exercise. And it's just something I'll keep a note on. My apologies for the yawn. Anyways, that is the 2 speaking modules there. That is episode 128 in the can, back on the 1st of May. I know it's the start of the month, and I intended to finish this all before getting to the end of April. But as it mentioned at the top of the episode, top of the video, real life gets in the way, and there's been a lot that's gone on this past week and a half, and there's still more to come. So I am, as I said, still trying to find the time to make these videos and uploads, so please bear with me whilst I engage in manoeuvring furniture, equipment, and 2 people's lives, mine and my daughter's, and uprooters into new property and all that sort of jazz. I'm now going to go fix the head gasket on my car, so I'm, going to be very busy today up until I need to go get my daughter, and then I still need to crack on with the car because I need it for Gorufu tomorrow with my good friend Benji. So yeah, I need to crack on with that because the day is not getting any younger, and this has already taken a fair chunk of my morning to get prepped, to get this ready, and to resolve the problems to do this. And I still have problems in the program, as you saw. So you can see I don't have the best working platform, I suppose. This program is quite a bit buggy on modern systems, so to bring it to you is, it's a challenge. I will say that it's a challenge. I'm glad that you guys don't have to deal with that challenge. It's just me. But for the sake of documenting my course into learning Japanese and hopefully giving you some prime material and some notes to utilize in teaching yourself and using this to crack on and learn Japanese yourself in a casual manner, I hope that it helps and that it is achieving that goal whilst being mildly entertaining. Right, that's all from me today. As usual, you can find me at the usual places. Twitch.tv/xofficina is my channel on that platform, and youtube.com/xofficina is my channel title link on YouTube on that platform. So if you find me on one, you can find me on the other. As usual, the live streams go straight up on Twitch as they happen, and then a few minutes later after I finish each one, they get exported over to YouTube and they live fault-free on YouTube. So no, unless I delete them, they don't usually disappear. If you can find me over on either of those, you will also find the links to some of my other socials, including the Discord. The invite to the Discord is free. Please join me on there if you would like to start, practicing some Japanese with me is really what I'd like that for, or for suggestions to the channel. It's the easiest way to direct message me, leave feedback, criticism, you name it, comments and stuff. Comment on the videos below in the usual comment spaces. Try to keep comments as per the video. The subject, the topic, and the title of the video would be very helpful. Makes it easier to read through any. But yes, please let me know what you think of the series. Give us a shout and put in your comments below. Failing that, like I say, go over to the Discord. You can DM me on there. Put in suggestions. Give constructive feedback, criticism, you name it. Harsh language, sharp sticks, whatever. Also do some gaming content every now and again. If there's anything you'd like to see there, or you'd like to join and invite to games, whatever, join me on stream, you can. Again, hit me up on the Discord. Failing that, all the information you need are in the title videos, the description, sorry, to the videos that are up on both channels. Right, I'm going to call it there for today. I think that's a good place to stop. We're just coming up to 56 minutes, and we don't really want to hit an hour with this one. It's already been long enough. So thank you very much for joining. It's been a pleasure as always. Again, please bear with me for the stuff that's happening in real life as to why these uploads are a little bit spaced out. I am trying to find the time in between the real life stuff to put them out. So just bear with me. Keep strong on the series. Like, follow, share, and subscribe. Like, follow, share, comment, subscribe. Do your thing. It means a great deal to me. And yeah, I hope to see you very soon in the next one. So as always, take care, stay safe, keep sane, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.